from Angel Stadium in Anaheim. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Angels. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
First pitch coming your way next. Our starting pitcher in this one, Yusei Kikuchi. Chris, how about a scouting report?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
Just about to get started, Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. This one in the air right field. And a foul ball. Lifted in the air right center field. Trout takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Wenzel Perez.
And he's got a nice 14-game hit streak coming into the day. Man, that's more than 2 weeks of coming to work and getting it done in the batter's box. So I'm sure he's feeling really good about himself right now.
Here's Riley Green.
Ball one.
Just starting things out here in Angel Stadium. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
There's a strike at the knees. Back to the mound. It hit him. The throw is still in time. And they do get the out. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jahmai Jones.
That's a ball.
And now
Ball
2-0. Next one in the dirt.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So man aboard. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. This is again 5 in a row. 6 straight outside the strike zone. Swing and a miss, and the count is 2-2. Got him. Out number 3. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Starting on the mound in this one, Jack Flaherty. His ERA ranks among the best in the league, and it's earned.
Yeah, Boog, he's not giving away free passes and consistently missing barrels. That impact, it just shows up on a regular basis. It's been an impressive season up to this point.
Everything's down in the zone, and everything's working for him. Unlike your hips, the stats don't lie, Singy.
Well, the numbers say elite, and the eye test backs it up. You need to put that arm in bubble wrap. It's a long season, and they're going to need this guy.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Here's Mike Trout, second in the AL in home runs. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Trout, a former MVP, batting second in today's lineup, and his on-base percentage this season is right around .360. Smoked to the left, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
Here's Joe Adell, leading the American League in homers coming into this one, having a monster season. Swing and a miss.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
That's ripped into the outfield. And foul ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt. He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And up next for Los Angeles, Zach Neto. Fouls away the first offering. And that hits the inside corner for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. All loaded up. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a ground ball. Just foul down the right field line. Wow.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ball, that's out.
In situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Here's a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
High fly ball, right field. Carpenter under it. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. In comes the first run of the game as the Angels take the lead.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing the cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
In the air to left center. Makes the grab on the run. And that will end the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Second inning coming up from Anaheim. It's the Angels 1 and the Tigers nothing. You're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Back here at Angel Stadium. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges.
Ball 2.
Out towards right center field. Adele takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, catcher Dylan Dingler.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler.
That's a ball. Nope, inside, ball 2.
And
Whoa,
another
that's
ball.
down.
Downstairs,
Ball 4.
and it misses ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Ah!
Perez with a homer in his last game. And the 0-1. Oh, that fastball drilled him.
Perfect.
Batting eighth, shortstop.
First and second, 1 out. Now it's Javier Baez. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Missed with a changeup. And it's a ball to strike.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Nope.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Here comes Dingler around third. He'll score, and the Tigers even it up. It's 1-1.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Nope, that's down.
Now fly ball to right center. Makes the grab on the run. Both runners tagging. Aimed to score from third. And a 2-1 ball game now.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
Torkelson in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
Well, we got a first pitch breaking ball right there that he clearly liked the look of. Just needed to let it travel a little
That's a
longer.
ball.
Just missed. That closing corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Let him go away, but look for him to come back in there.
Oh, now this one gets well at the plate. Throws the first in time, and that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Tigers 2 and the Angels 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. This one in the air, right field. Carpenter makes his way towards it. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Everything came together for him. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the second game of the series. Line drive, that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Kyron Paris now at the plate. Up and in, and that's ball one.
Ball.
On the ground to the left. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Tied up here in the early going. And it's fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
got him swinging for the strikeout. And that is a big first out.
well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Trap in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
There's a line drive to left field. 2 down. Two aboard, 2 outs. Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Base hit! Here comes the runner. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 3-2.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Neto swings through it for strike one. Two on, two outs. Line drive, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Angels 3, Tigers 2. Top half of the third inning, Riley Green up now, top 5 at OPS and climbing. It's been a loud season for him.
Yeah, he's walking, slugging, and raking. A total threat for this lineup. You can count on competitive at-bats every time.
Way out front for strike 2. Caught him looking for the K. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Jahmai Jones.
Well, the
Inside,
offense has
ball
gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
On the ground.
That ball's foul.
And that's just foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Now one
That's ball
missed.
2.
Inside. 3-2 now. Struck him out looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Kerry Carpenter will hit next. He's 0 for 1.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
Ball.
And he grounds one back up the middle. On to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it 3-2. Back in Anaheim, haven't seen the same dominance we're accustomed to, Siggy. It's still early. Let's see if he can get the mojo back.
Yeah, it's a long game, Boog, and he's shown he can grind through outings like this.
That one fouled off. That clips the corner. On the ground to 3rd. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Up next for the Angels. Left
Josh
fielder,
Lowe, the next to hit for the Angels. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
third baseman
So up next, Oswald Peraza. A double and a run scored his first time up. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. That's down and in. There's a line drive to left field. And the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the Angels 3, Tigers 2. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. It's still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
Nope. That's inside.
This one in the air, center field. Trout drifts towards it. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the center fielder, Wenzel Perez. That's a little high, and it's 1-0. Perez measures 6 feet even, 26 years old, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out without a swing. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 3-2. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Here's a 1-1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Strike 2. And that just misses. Popped up. McKinstry brings it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman, Kyren.
Now it's going to be Kyren Paris. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. In the dirt. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Will Vest, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Melton getting loose as well. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
In the air to left center. And that'll get down for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen. Will Vest.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First and second, one out. Now Trout gets a chance to hit.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Two count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Two on, one out. That one misses. 3-1 now. Swings through that.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And he swings through that one. Two on, two outs. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Roll on to Torkelson. Inning over.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back here at Angel Stadium, we go to the top of the fifth. Javier Baez up now for the Tigers. And before the pitch, he steps off.
Well, these Tigers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and That's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
This one in the air, center field. Trepp has a beat on it. One up, one down. Zach McKinstry digs in now. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Lined into right. Adele takes it in for the out. That's on number 2. Spencer Torkelson now at the plate.
Pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Just missed.
Ball 2.
Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one not close. Ball 3. On the ground, right side. Nice grab. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Tigers are shut down there, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Justin Verlander.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Angels, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. He goes down looking.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Into center. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder, Josh.
And next for the Angels, Josh Lowe.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Two down, nobody on. And that one
Ball
upstairs, ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That's ball two.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Angels.
Oswald Peraza getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
Ball, that's upstairs.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 2. Quick move to first. Low. Back in on a dive. Low. Off of first with 2 away. The kick and the pitch.
Ball
Runner goes.
inside.
There's a ball. Save at second with a stolen base.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Man at second. And there's the automatic. In for a strike. Full count now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Hard liner. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. And they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So a runner at second, 2 down. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Coming home. In comes the run from second. The throw to second is offline.
Comes through with the RBI. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a hit the other way.
Man at second here with 2 away. Kyren Paris, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Swings through that one. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. Angels 5, Tigers 2. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Ben Joyce gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Ball one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Ball.
That misses, and that's ball 3.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner. So he's...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-3.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
And now, Jahmai Jones bunting for a hit, and that's a foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Adele takes it in for the out. One down.
Up next to the Tigers, right fielder.
And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. Not close with that one. Ball 1.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Hey!
That one
Ball
misses. 3-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first, and there's 2 away.
Up next to the Tigers, the designated hitter, Colt Heath.
Next is the designated hitter, Colt Heath.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Good job to fight that one off. Swings and misses. That's the 3rd out. Detroit making up ground with this homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Troy Melton. And this is appearance number 45. So back to the top of the order. Nolan Shadwell getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Slapped foul. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Ball.
In the air, center field. And there's 1 down.
No, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Mike Trout, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 3. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Baez. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Angels.
2 down, base is empty. And next for LA, Joe Adell. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Popped up left side. McKinstry. And that ends the inning. Angels held in check, and it remains 5-3. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Ooh, Baez. You gotta remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Ball. Down.
Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to third. Slings to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Up next for the Tigers, center fielder Wenzel Perez.
So digging in, Wenzel Perez.
Hey!
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. Got him. 2 gone now.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
The batter now, Javier
Up next for the
Baez.
Tigers, shortstop Javier Baez.
First
Ball.
pitch misses.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. So now 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly there. 7th inning stretch time. Angels 5 and the Tigers 3. You're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Back in Anaheim, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Ball 1.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And 1-1. Melton. In his 2nd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, a sinker, and occasionally works in a splitter. Tap foul at the plate. Swings through it for the K. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Soler, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that one in the air center field. Carpenter on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next,
Out
the Angels,
number 2.
left fielder Josh.
So up next, Josh Lowe.
That's outside.
And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Ripped to short. Over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Angels 5 and the Tigers 3.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Angels,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Drew Pomeranz.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
Third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Yowar. Swing and a ball lifted left field. One away.
Up next to the Tigers, first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Back to the top of the order now. Spencer Torkelson digs in now.
Oh, that's upstairs.
The Tigers down by a pair, and we're in the top of the 8th. Not even close there. Ball 2. Foul ball.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And there's
Oh,
the
that's
ball.
low.
Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So digging in, Jahmai Jones. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Ball, that's high.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. No more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer
that's
for the
down.
9th with at least a 2-run lead.
The tying run at the plate. Just missing
it's right.
there. And now it's 3-2. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. Tigers lead 1. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tyler Holton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Oswald Peraza getting ready to hit. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Hoppy, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Tigers bullpen with some action. Kyle Finnegan getting loose out there. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 2-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. No challenges left for them now. 2-0.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Just missed. Swings and chases a low one there. Rips one to right. And there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those group hits to get a knock sometimes.
2 outs, base is empty. Going down for the Angels, Kyren Paris. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Green drops steps, heads back on it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Through 8 full. Angels 5 and the Tigers 3. Last chance coming up here for the Tigers. Closer, Robert Stevenson.
Well, as real save opportunity as last time out, and I'm sure that's at least in the back of his mind. So this is a good chance at some redemption here. There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And that is in for a strike. And the clock 22. That one missed. Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling, but from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
Key in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike 2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never had a chance.
The Halos trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Gets a piece and stays alive. Out to short, Neto. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Dingler stands in now and watches strike 1. Right about knee high at 97. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Just 1 out remaining for the Tigers.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Trout hustles it back in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. And now it's Baez.
Inside, ball 1.
Inside, just missed.
They call this batter a gamer because he always seems to perform better when it matters most. Who doesn't want a guy like that on your team?
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. One challenge remaining for them now.
That's inside.
That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, no strikes. This one in the air right field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.